What's going on, everybody? Cody Does It, back at it again with another video. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you, I did unfortunately end up with this. Yeah, lady was trying to sell it, didn't even get to inspect it, and brought it back to me before she even wanted to show it to the customer. She had a concern. Sorry, it's kind of a close camera view. She had a concern. She was worried about the way the car was making a noise. So I'm gonna show you what the noise was. I think that's going to be a decent little angle for you guys. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall down. But this is what I dealt with. And I'm going to say it's either the tie rod end, the lower control arm, or maybe a trailing arm if these have trailing arms. I'm going to go ahead and lift it up and we'll add to this clip, see what else I can figure out for you guys. It's probably gonna be a doozy. Ooh, boy. Kind of worried about this one. Get it up, we'll figure out what it is. We'll let you guys know. Alright, so we're under here. I see a blown CV axle. Oh man. Yeah, it's not gonna shake for me. I'm gonna have to get something else to pry it with. But yeah, you can see a blown CV axle for sure. And you can see all the grease that's slung around everywhere. So I don't have a flashlight on right now. I guess I could. It'll zoom in though, unfortunately. Looks like crap under here. There's grease all over the brake caliper. Some more grease. Tie rod end is blown. Look, you can see me pushing the grease out of it. That's what happens every time you flex this or put any kind of tension or pressure on it. Over and over and over. All that grease comes out. Then you got metal just clang, 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 clang. And then people are like, my car's making a weird sound now. I've never heard that before. I don't know what it is. Yeah, there's just grease everywhere. I'm not gonna waste any more time filming this. I guess somebody over here to shake this wheel for me while I'm standing underneath it. Yeah, there's grease packed all in the wheel too. Tell me that don't make your balance of your wheel go off. Gross. Take better care of your cars, guys. Hey, you wanna help me? I wanna see what the hell's wrong with it. Oh man. A little bit more. Not the axle. Keep going. Oh yeah, that's the inner tie rod end. I'm gonna have to recommend a rack and pinion. No. Lower control arm. There it is. I can see it now. See that control arm moving? Mm-hmm. Shake it. Yeah. Alright, you can stop. Thank you, bro. It's much easier to record. Is that even tight? Oh, we're gonna check and make sure this bolt's tight. It's a big E-bit, like a E20, E24. But yeah, we'll make sure that's tight. I'm probably gonna end up having to recommend a control arm. Hey, Bryce, that was great help, man. Yeah, you can see this rotor's dented up too. And like I was saying, the fact that it has aftermarket wheels, I was just telling my buddy Bryce here, it is indicative that they were too poor or too cheap. I'm not gonna disrespect people like that because they did own a Mercedes. I don't own a Mercedes and I don't want a Mercedes, but too poor, too cheap, whatever. Didn't want to buy a Mercedes wheels. It's cheaper to buy 4 of these Koenigs and go from there. But yeah, man, that's pretty wild. If you look at this side of the rotor, yeah, it's a little dinged up. It's a little bent right there, but I think that's a factory bend. Right there, it's a little smooshed up. And then, like I said, right here, it's completely bent. I mean, someone maybe tried to rebend it, but we'll write it up for all this. Thankfully, they didn't sell this car to somebody and the person bought it thinking it was just a fucking wheel that needs to be balanced. But I'm starting to ramble now. This video's getting a little long, 4 minutes. You can see that upper rod's leaking too. Or sway bar, sorry. The upper sway bar is leaking as well. Whenever I had it on the ground, I noticed both the struts were a little wet too. So I will go test drive it after I verify this thing's tight. Oh, wow, wow. Looks like this CV axle's leaking too. Yeah, great. So we'll end up replacing that one as well. We'll do both CV axles. That's kind of a weird setup too. I don't think I've ever dealt with one of those. We'll figure it out though. If I could do a water pump belt on a Volkswagen, damn sure it could work on this thing. So I'll edit out all these spots where I got my damn flashlight in the way. I was literally just really curious. Is there a nut or is that a weld? Alright, good. That's a welded nut. We'll make sure this is tight. And yeah, we'll get it rode up. Find the oil filter, change the oil. And yeah, unfortunately guys, it's just the price you pay when you buy a 50,000 mile car at auction. This is a 2016 CLA 250. We are not an authorized Mercedes dealer. We're not even an authorized Alfa Romeo dealer, sorry, because no one here wants to work on Alfa Romeos. And the fact that BMW is making front-wheel drive 4-cylinder cars is just preposterous. Make shit cars as it is. Don't make any shittier cars, guys. Come on now. Clip here. Alright guys, I told you I was going to double check, make sure this was tight. I told you I was thinking it was, but I hate verifying shit with people. You know, like, unless it's somebody I know. But you can see I already turned it once. This bad girl's loose. I'm gonna ask Rob, hey, how much money are you gonna give me if I can get some CV axles and tie rod in, or sway bar end links popped in this bitch? Alright, shake it now. I ain't worried about that. Better? Feel like the hub now? Or is that, you think that's the tie rod in? No, hub's good. Not the hub. Sways. Because whenever it was first shaking, I could feel it right here, like in the fucking, in the fucking steering rack. Shake it one more time, I want to hold it. Oh yeah, I can feel it. It feels like the inner, yeah. It feels like it being loose like that was yanking this. Or something. I don't know. Alright guys, as always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. I did all this bad stuff out that I've been saying. I'll try to bleep it.